residents of the Garden State, and fans of Quarantine Action Wrestling. It's me, the Governor of New Jersey and hydroponic gardening champion of QAW. Well, everyone, this is a very special week here at QAW. Not only do we have tonight's very exciting and regularly scheduled festivities, but we also have the Love is a Battlefield pay-per-view event this Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on 2MB Studios. As I walk through the training complex here at QAW, I've seen all of the wrestlers hard at work preparing for this Saturday. They're wrestling, they're grappling, they're pacing around lost in thought, they're scheming. It is very exciting indeed, but one thing I haven't seen them do is take a moment away from their training and order a gift for their friends and loved ones for Valentine's Day. In point of fact, if you are a wrestler right now and watching my address, you may be gasping out loud and saying, "Oh my goodness, I am one of those wrestlers that have forgot my friends and loved ones." Well, don't you worry, everyone. The governor has your back. I propose tonight a free-for-all match for each of our two divisions. The winner of each of these matches will receive a box of famous chocolates from the Bogle Brothers Fudge Kitchen with locations all across southern New Jersey. Yes, indeed, the state of New Jersey is willing to intervene and save your Valentine's Day. Now, I am very excited for what will happen in these free-for-alls, but one thing that has me troubled is my dear friend, the physical manifestation of everything good about New Jersey, the heart of New Jersey. Now, the doctor has stolen the heart of New Jersey from my beloved Garden State and refuses to give it back. So I just want to say to you, if you are listening, heart of New Jersey, stay strong. I'm coming to get you. For everyone else, you're welcome in advance, and thank you for your vote.
Eres un fiesta, yo soy un fiesta. Me llamo Mike Man. Estás un pandemic de QAW. Welcome back to another action-filled episode, and not with me is Turd Tahoe, but with me is Buckley Swantoon.
Yes, thank you so much, Mike. Sorry I missed last week. I got really caught up in the Rio Rancho glass-blowing scene. That's right, I took one class. It turns out I'm a prodigy. I won a contest for $14,000, but I'm so glad to be back here. It's the last pandemic before Love is a Battlefield this weekend.
That's right, Saturday the 23rd, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, only on 2MB Studios, twitch.tv/2MB. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, but before we get there, El Mejor Luchador takes on Marcus Maximus.
One travel through time.
Flying V!
I have received some sort of message from someone calling himself El Mejor Luchador that I must be in cahoots with a fellow named Playboy Prometheus because we both wear a toga. Playboy Prometheus was a myth they told us at the temple. I don't personally know him. He brought fire to the world and then had his liver eaten out. Sounds terrible. I have nothing to do with him, personally, but El Mejor Luchador, I think the way you think about clothes says something about your own psyche. If I must be in cahoots with Prometheus because I wear a toga, you must have something in common with someone you look like. El Mejor Luchador wears a mask. So does you. I think you are in cahoots with you. Let me explain that. The first time I said you in that sentence, it was the second person pronoun referring to El Mejor Luchador. The second time I said you in that sentence, it was the letter U who had his goons beat me up last time I had a fight in what would have been a fair fight for some real stakes. If you, El Mejor Luchador, are in cahoots with you, the other guy, I'm going to have to destroy you. And I mean both of you that time. I'll see you in the ring.
Playboy Prometheus, you want me to put my mask on the line?
You can't lose the mask.
I haven't sweetened the pot enough for you. I gave you a chance at becoming a god again, and your response is that you want me to put my mask on the line?
You need the mask.
Fuck you. Fine, I'll put my mask on the line. I'm still winning. I'm still making you submit in the middle of the ring. I am still going to become the new god of fire, and I am still going to have a beautiful lucha mask on my face.
He's too confident. He must have a plan.
There is no plan that's going to stop me from getting my revenge. Playboy Prometheus, you stole these sequels from me.
From us.
And now she's probably going to have to marry some squirrels or something. Speaking of people that I've done nothing but help. Steve, I give a purpose in life. I offer him a way out of space, and he just ignores me when I needed to stay in this competition. So I ghosted him a little bit after...
He can't beat you on his own. He must have a partner.
Right. Who could it be?
Toga! 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 Toga!
Marcus Maximus, I see you in your stupid toga, and I know what it means. You're in total cahoots with Playboy Prometheus, and I know what I have to do. I have to hurt you so badly you can't make it to help out your buddy at Love is a Battlefield. So I'll see you in the ring, because I'm not great at history, but soy genial luchando.
Tonight's opening contest, El Mejor Luchador, the man who once pilfered Trash Wife, against Marcus Maximus, a warrior of virtue and renown.
It kind of seems, so we know El Mejor, he's actually up against Playboy Prometheus on Saturday in a submission match, and the winner gets to become a god of Olympus, because that's a power that they have, and it seems that El Mejor just, almost as a preparation, he's attacking anything Roman he can find, starting off with our own time-traveling Roman gladiator, Marcus Maximus.
I love that in QAW, sometimes you win bragging rights, sometimes you win godhood.
Yeah, I mean, if you can ascend to a godhood, it kind of makes most of our title belts meaningless, doesn't it?
Sorta does, but anyway, we have title matches coming up this Saturday at Love is a Battlefield. So many different titles, hydroponic gardening, tag teams, women's titles, so many.
Yep, the hardcore title, both of our men's and women's championship belts on the line, folks. It's going to be one hell of a show. If you have not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios already, please do so. Just smash that follow subscribe button. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free at no additional cost to you. You can help support all the artists on this channel and all the wrestlers in QAW. And make sure to resubscribe every month and then come back Saturday at 8 p.m. for Love is a Battlefield. And now, coming out to the ring, it's the gladiator of time, Marcus Maximus.
He's gonna be looking to make sure El Mejor Luchador runs out of time to pick up a victory.
Yeah, well, we saw Marcus the other week. He took on you in competition and was about to steal a victory, as everyone does against you, before All Access came out and just beat him down. And unfortunately couldn't stand up to that 3-on-1 disadvantage, but certainly Marcus might be fighting with a little bit of a nagging injury here.
As is true in Tales of Warriors Yore, he's gonna be a real trooper and fight through any kind of ailment here. He wants to make a strong impression before Love is a Battlefield.
Yep, well, he's going to have to shed that weighted armor before he fights, and that very well could increase his strength. But as they say, what we do in life echoes in eternity, and if he dies, well, we know he'll be walking on that field of wheat. That's how Gladiator ends, right?
Yeah, Russell Crowe fills up on carbs.
Yeah, he doesn't do keto.
Here we go! El Mejor immediately gets, whoa! Elevated up over the top there, a little bit of an armpit suplex there from Marcus Maximus, just unorthodox but effective.
He is unorthodox, but obviously
suplex from the Luchador.
Marcus has adapted to this modern age of professional wrestling quite well, but he still brings back some of that classic Greco-Roman wrestling, as we saw in that suplex there. But now he's already breaking out of his Dragon Sleeper.
He's looking to put Marcus in an armpit situation and now an overhead throw. We've seen a lot of ass-based offense in QAW. Haven't seen a lot of armpit-based offense.
That's true. I mean, our pits are the asses of the upper body, as they say. But either way, Marcus now stuck in a corner. I'm not exactly sure how smart it is of El Mejor to take on a match against a literal historical gladiator before his pay-per-view match.
One.
Whoa.
El Mejor letting up Marcus Maximus. That is a bold sign of overconfidence, if you ask me.
That kind of thing would get you flogged in ancient Rome.
Certainly would, especially if you use the Lord's name in vain, and that Lord is Willard, the referee du jour.
Yeah, Willard's actually a descendant of Caesar. It's kind of crazy, but look at it. Oh, jumping Hurricane Rana, going for a pin already.
One. Kick out at one. El Mejor busting out some more agile moves and back to that pit.
He is, and getting Marcus by the dome there, but again, I still question this. I mean, El Mejor certainly a little bit unstable, but to take on this match before Saturday, Playboy's record might not be stellar, but he's still a fallen god, for God's sake.
Certainly wasn't a strong contender in the Bachelorette, even though he was eliminated. Wow, running dropkick, and El Mejor's got another one in store. Ooh. Boom, picture perfect.
Yeah, he was eliminated after he cheated on AC with the Siren, as we saw on that world-ending match last week. I caught it on the replay, folks, all on YouTube. But that match between AC Volts and the Siren, that's a match of the year contender. That was insane.
Certainly was, going nearly 25 minutes of in-ring action. Whoop, El Mejor shoots the half cover.
Willard.
One. Kick out at 1. Wait,
Oh.
that's the Punisher backstage and Tommy Jr. Are they going to make up?
I don't know. Oh no, doesn't look like it, and they're going at it.
When you put your palms on another man's titties, it's on.
Absolutely. If you want to touch my titties, you gotta buy me dinner first.
Or win a glass blowing competition.
That too. You know, the glass blowing scene really is great. I was staying in the hotel that QAW provides us, but I met somebody there named Triton, and now I get to stay with them.
My God, Buckley, you met someone. You're supposed to tell me.
I'm sorry, buddy. It's just you don't want to say it like too soon and then just make a big deal out of nothing.
That's fair. And now, El Mejor, cattle mutilation on Marcus Maximus.
Already.
Willard staring at his dick.
Willard doesn't seem impressed. But no, Marcus breaking out. If anything, maybe El Mejor is just sort of warming up those submission muscles before Saturday.
Submissions, wow! Overhead German suplex, very difficult to get here in QAW. Only the masters like El Mejor Luchador and Le Magnifique Nordique have built up an impressive submission resume.
Absolutely, and add the Punisher to that list. But we're already here, and we can hear the banging outside. Tommy and the Punisher are still at it. They're banging the hell out of each other.
They are just at it, just vigorously. You can hear real elbow grease just spitting the hands. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, but now Marcus, he's draped El Mejor across the ropes, setting up for that shotgun drive-by.
Right to the side of the head, as is true in gladiatorial times, that drive-by. Cover. 1, 2, oh! Drive-bys in Roman times were a lot harder. You were just hanging out the side of a chariot, shooting your crossbow.
Yeah, right. It was kind of hard to just spray your opponent. You really had to just aim that crossbow correctly.
Check thyself, fool!
It was the worst when they used flaming arrows, because then your hut would catch on fire.
Yep. That's how it went. They got picked up from their hut, they lit their arrows in the chariot, and now El Mejor Luchador is getting lit up. My goodness.
There he is, Marcus. Oh, all roads lead to Rome, and that foot leads to his face.
Beautiful kick, floors the Luchador. Marcus going up top.
Might be looking to close this out at 2, Marcus.
The Ides of Mark.
And he hits it right across the heart.
Cover. 1, 2, no.
Ooh.
El Mejor, no slouch. When he's looking to impress, he digs down deep. He finds that Luchador strength of will.
God, Marcus clearly getting frustrated. Literally a legend in his time, but he's come to QAW, and while he seems to have adapted, he just can't pick up a win. It's been difficult for him, and now he's splayed to the outside.
Landing on a full ice cream sandwich, as has been provided by the Generation, and now El Mejor wants him to see this coming. Oh, misses a bionic elbow.
Marcus jumped out of the way, but I'm not sure he had it either way. But like you just said, Mike, the Generation, Wellington Arms and Diamond are actually special guests on tonight's episode of Turd Talk ahead of their respective title matches at Love is a Battlefield. So make sure to tune in for that, folks.
Gotta wonder what's on their minds ahead of potentially wearing some gold. Diamond for the first time, Wellington once again.
Absolutely. And now, also, folks, up tonight, we have 2 big free-for-all matches. The governor of New Jersey has decided to award chocolates to 2 lucky winners tonight ahead of Valentine's Day to make sure at least somebody gets some sweets this weekend. So, and speaking of, folks, we hope that you are holed up, safe, that you're doing well. We love you. Thanks for tuning in to Quarantine Action Wrestling every week. And if we'll always be your Valentine, right, Mike?
That's right. We're not sex pests like Willard. We'll be very platonic.
Absolutely. I'm not known to get obsessed over anybody.
Never!
I miss you, Sextrap.
El Mejor looking to trap Marcus against the ropes, and yes, using the rope against his larynx there. Won't be any karaoke for Marcus tonight.
Absolutely not. Marcus hates singing. All he knows is battle songs, but struggling. Marcus is not... He's not doing well here. Taking a shot to the throat here. You can hear his breathing.
He's going to need to bang the drum of war. Even if he's not going to be singing, he's going to need to get a tune going, a little bit of a rhythm here against El Mejor, who is easily one of the most psychological competitors here in QAW.
And he is. He is the greatest. He is El Numero Uno, as Karen calls him. And now, oh, wait, look at this.
Oh! Elevates him up, and yes! 2 trips all the way across the ring. Marcus Mack is showing off those killer quads.
Oh no, but El Mejor immediately reversing as he get into a single leg crab as Marcus about to tap.
Willard presenting. Is Marcus going to give up?
Nope.
Oh, just plants the bottom of his boot right across the face of El Mejor.
Well, you have to wonder also, I mean, this is only working out to play. Oh, it hits the bridge.
1, 2, oh!
You have to imagine this is only playing to Playboy Prometheus's advantage, softening up EML before Saturday. Perhaps he coaxed Marcus into this, but another Ides of Mark.
Cover! 1, 2, no!
Oh.
El Mejor again cheating that shoulder off the floor, and he is inconsolable as Marcus Maximus.
Marcus is incensed. He's got to get focused. I don't think he's used to having such a challenge like this.
Oh! Running forearm right across the face. El Mejor, he looks like he got him off balance just enough.
Is he about to, bringing him down. He's got him by the shoulder. He's locked into Great Depression.
Great Depression, a terrorizing move during a pandemic, and yes! The sadness has seeped into Marcus Maximus. El Mejor is victorious.
El Mejor picks up the victory over the Roman ahead of Saturday, folks. What does this mean? Again, he's challenged Playboy Prometheus to a submission match. Whoever wins becomes a god of Olympus. So you have to... This is Playboy Prometheus's meal ticket back home, but EML might take it from him, but... Oh no, it looks like he's not done yet.
Might be looking to take something from Marcus Maximus, and that is his warrior's pride booting him in the chest.
Oh, just vicious stuff, but either way, folks, that might not be sweet, but this chocolate is...
Diabetes! Certainly is. Now the King of Soul, strong right hand, and now rolling German suplexes here to Lloyd Legacy. Whoop! Turns it into a Rainmaker!
Especially when that much main is actually containing the essence of our universe.
He's looking for it again. Torch Stopper! Down goes the King of Soul. 1, 2, 3, Lloyd.
I pull in money, recruits, just a combat siphon. Rubbing my nose in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. Every night, my mind screams. I feel it in my soul, my body, even my face. The time I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? And love is a battlefield.
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 Love's a bloody battlefield.
Love.
Love is a battlefield.
I'm gonna make you give back my past.
They say love is a battlefield, but you know what I say? Don't touch our nuts. Don't touch our nuts.
Welcome to The Bachelorette. I'm your host, Sips Harrison. We are here on week 9 of 10. AC votes. One more chance to make a decision on love, a partner, and a future. This week, fantasy suites. Will the hour become sweet and sour? And will these fantasies be lived out? Or will these fantasies outlive us? AC Volts, the Bachelorette herself, we are down to 2 contestants. Deton, Zip Zimmer. Where are we at?
Oh, Sips, I wish I could tell you I knew for sure, but I still don't. I'm still not sure, and I'm hoping that this week gives me some clarity.
What are you expecting out of these fantasy suites?
I don't know, Sips. There's a lot of pressure on fantasy suites to get more physical, to get more intimate, and I'm trying to take that pressure off and keep the bar low and just try to have fun and get to know these guys a little bit more before I have to decide who to marry.
All jokes aside, one is illegal. Anyway, when is this happening?
Soonish. Like an hour.
Just one?
Well, Deton's first and then Zip.
You're gonna go like that?
No, I was gonna change.
You're gonna change, you sure?
I'm gonna change, yeah.
You should just go change.
Right now?
Like as soon as possible.
Alright, fine.
Hey. Why did I take this job?
Okay. Ready to go.
After all that time, that's what you picked?
Yes.
Okay. Catch that chicken. Climb those stairs. But don't touch our nuts. Deton's up first. Enjoy.
So Deton is up first, and I have decided that I need to tell him that I am squirrels. I mean, not squirrels. I don't know why I just said I'm squirrels. I'm not squirrels. Jesus, I'm gonna mess this up.
Acorn wanted to take us to a hotel. We wanted to go up a tree. So we compromised and went to a DoubleTree Suites. Very fancy. Holy moly, look at this bed front.
Wow. You really like this hotel room, huh?
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Yeah, I guess it's a pretty sexy hotel room.
It tastes like hay.
Do you mind if I scratch you a little bit?
Oh, heck yeah, scratch away. This is great.
Oh.
You ever try scratching yourself with your own robot hands? Is that weird ass?
There.
Fair enough.
Feels really good to just finally get some indoor alone time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get indoors is
Sure.
treat.
Yeah, I guess that would be rare for you.
This side also tastes like hay.
Back at the sheets. You really like those sheets. Can't blame you. They're really soft. Can't wait to get in between them myself.
Well, jeepers, hop out of the next suit and chew on some sheets with me.
Yeah, I would love to take off my suit.
I won't spoil what this spot tastes like, but it rhymes with hay.
Actually, there is something I should probably tell you before I take off my suit. I think we could just go over here for a second, kind of out of the reach of the cameras. Just 1 second. Just Just want to tell you something real quick.
Well, if it's no big deal, then sure, it's no big deal.
No big deal. Then we can get back to rubbing on these sheets, am I right?
Rubbing, eating, tomato, sure.
Okay, let's just wait over here.
Yeah, that works just as good as any.
So, there's a chance I haven't been completely honest with you.
Oh.
This is so hard because I want to get closer to you, but I need to tell you this first.
Okay, whatever it is, you can tell me.
This isn't a suit.
Huh?
I'm not squirrels.
Excuse me?
I'm a person.
Okay. Very funny. More like AC jokes, am I right? Now come on out and chew on this weird hay blanket with me.
No,
Whoa.
that's not a zipper.
This really isn't a suit. What is it?
No.
Are you trying to trick me or something?
It's not a trick.
Okay, then it's a suit. A well-crafted suit.
No, I appreciate you appreciating fine craftsmanship, but that's not what's happening here. I am not.
Wait, maybe
Nope.
this is a one-way
Again, that
zipper?
also not a zipper. Look,
What
stop
is
it.
happening?
1 second. I'm
freaking out.
I am a person. I am a human woman.
This explains why she got grossed out after I ate an entire pumpkin.
I am not squirrels. And I need you to forgive me for not telling you. I feel so bad.
We burrowed together.
But it doesn't change anything.
Are you sure about that?
No, it doesn't.
Kind of feels like it does.
I could keep you safe. I could take care of you. You could be warm and full and safe all winter. Do you ever think about that?
Inside during the winter.
Look, I know that I lied to you, and I know that you're upset, but it doesn't change anything about how I feel about you.
Inside during the winter.
And next week, when I decide who I'm gonna be with,
Inside
and marry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like marry. We can talk about it later. It's not.
Are you sure?
No,
It
it's
seems
not a
like
big deal.
something we should hash out now.
Honestly, I wouldn't stress about it. Anyway, the point is, I want you to know that I would take care of you. I could give you belly rubs, nuts.
Oh.
I have a weird cousin who makes like outfits for animals. I don't know if
no.
you'd have any interest in that. Okay, yeah, no, we can talk about it later.
Okay, I'll say no to that later then.
I mean, what do you think?
Well, I don't like that you lied. But I like that you told the truth. So I guess I can't be angry now. Also, the idea of being indoors for winter is pretty appealing.
I feel so much better getting that off my chest.
Actually went really well. When I first told him I wasn't squirrels, he was understandably upset. But when I explained to him how well I could take care of him, he was right back in, which is honestly not that different from most of my other relationships.
I guess we should be upset with Acorn. I mean AC. But honestly, she doesn't like to run, and she can't climb. If she was squirrel, she'd probably get murdered by a blue jay or something. So we're happy she's who she is. Yeah, the initial shock was a lot. But now I mostly feel okay.
Yeah. God, I feel so much better now.
Oh wait, do you want to put your hoodie back on?
Yes, sure. I can put this on.
Sorry, thanks. I was just putting the pieces together, and if this isn't a mech suit, then the whole situation reads so differently based on how both of us are dressed.
It is a lot more comfortable. Yeah.
I'll put on a hoodie too.
Thank you.
See how the other side lives.
So thoughtful. Already more thoughtful than any boyfriend I've ever had.
Be honest, how unnatural does this look on me?
Hey, if you haven't totally changed your mind about me, I thought maybe I could put some pants on and we could do some running in this rain.
You're offering to run with me?
I know, I hate running. But for you, I'd do some running. If you want.
Let's do it!
The first chocolatey free-for-all, and oh my goodness, you is here.
You already, you has decided to take it upon himself to discern the mystery of the true chocolate, or whatever the fuck he was talking about. Either way, Yu's here.
The Shadow Commission apparently needs a little more sugar in their life. I wonder if they have a sweet tooth.
He wears all leather, and frankly, from the look of him, he's probably won a bunch of chocolate matches already.
After every candy holiday, Valentine's Day, Easter, he's the first in the door at CVS to get that clearance chocolate.
Apparently, but Yu is here wearing his leather glasses, but either way, folks, and the final entrant in this men's New Jersey chocolate free-for-all match, it's Juicebox, our QAW men's champion. He is here.
Was able to successfully unseat Tommy Jr., who we saw scrapping backstage with the Punisher, and he's been on the run ever since.
But on the run, he declared himself the commissioner of Quarantine Action Wrestling, and I've been reminded by Diamond that title has absolutely no status. He's not the commissioner. He is the commissioner of QAW the way that Trump is still president, according to Diamond. But either way, Juicebox still no end of headaches for the generation, and it's also confirmed Diamond will be taking on Juicebox for the QAW Men's Championship on Saturday. So let's see how Juicebox does here.
He's been right at the tip of the tongue of most conversations the generation has had. They want that gold back, and they want it back badly. Easy for me to say.
Absolutely. The generation era came to a sudden end a few months ago, and they're looking to bring it back to the golden age, as they put it. But there you can see Zio, you can see you, Playboy Prometheus, and the Clown. Here we go.
I wonder if the Clown was even in this match, or if he just showed up.
You can never tell from the Clown. It seems like he can just insert himself in any match he wants, but reminder, folks, in a Fatal 5-Way, the first competitor to score a pinfall or submission will be the winner, so everybody has to keep an eye on all of their opponents in this kind of match.
Speaking of being inserted, do you like natural male enhancement? Head over to QAWmerch.com/fast break to eat what the future eats. Not $13, but $26. Nougat, chocolate, steroids.
Tell you what, if you have a fast break, you won't break fast in sex. Makes you last.
Certainly does. Oh, boot to the side of the quad there. Zio is opening up on Juicebox. If he takes away that Tor Stopper, Zio might be able to tap out the champion.
And you really got to appreciate, there's a great color story going on in this ring, as Swole Brittles might say.
Yep, if you like yellow, purple, and black, this is the match for you!
Absolutely.
No!
Oh!
Suplex onto you, who, no surprise, is on all fours.
Yeah, you went down pretty quickly. I think he ate some chocolates before getting in here. How else is he so tired already? Oh!
Might be having a sugar crash as Playboy... Oh, nothing sweet about that shin breaker as Juicebox goes to work on you, which is kind of like shooting fish in a giant barrel.
I mean, honestly, if Yu's ever had a chance to win a match, it might be in a match like this where he can sort of try and slip under the radar for a bit. But either way, Playboy, nope, Clown reversing there. Yu getting tossed into the corner to no one's surprise.
Metaphorically, you might be the first fish in history that could drown.
He very well. He's used Magikarp.
Magikarp. Oh, Tiger suplex to Zio. Looking to evolve into a future champion is Zio and win the heart of AC Volt's cover. One.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he was eliminated last week from the Bachelorette after AC talked with his mother, and she pretty much told him told her to eliminate him, and finally had that cross come to bear, but Zio's still not over it, still seeking to prove himself to AC in some way, and perhaps by winning some fresh chocolates to give her. Maybe that'll get him back on the show.
Oh! You hits no one.
That he does.
And well, I mean, Steve Delfino didn't give up.
He didn't. As far as we know, Steve Delfino might still be on the mountaintop. Let's hope that the Chosen One found him, but either way... Oh, look at that, impressive Hurricane Rana on the Clown there. He busted out something.
Certainly did, and Zio with... Wow, just walking the ropes, and oh my goodness, you with a strike!
Backstabber on Zio. I mean, again, like I said, you might be a literal dark horse to win this match. He's going to have to pick and choose his spots. But now Clown going up to the top. He might be looking to hit that trapeze accident. Oh.
No, Juicebox puts an end to that and now sets up the Clown for something else entirely. Heads up to the top.
Playboy keen to watch.
Gets shot in the kidney. Superplex to the Clown, and now you just sneak attacking Playboy Well, folks, don't go anywhere. This match continues after a word from our sponsors. The fists and the chocolates are flying. We are back.
I gotta say, it really is benevolent of the governor of New Jersey to put something like this on the line. A nice little token of appreciation to our QAW roster ahead of Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. Whoa, hamstring getting worked over there by the clown on Zio. You and Playboy, they seem to have ill tummies.
Seems that way. Wait, look at this. Is Clown about to... Oh no, Juicebox scurries out, but the Clown's still perched.
The Clown... Oh, completely misses that two-finger poke to the eye.
That really would have gotten Zio there, but unfortunately he did miss that, and a lot of these folks actually... Poison Rana there, but we do know Clown, he's teamed up with his thrall, Kung Fu Zombie. They're taking on the French Fried Potatoes in a tag team steel cage match on Saturday.
Yep, I heard that if Kung Fu Bruno wins, he's going to eat the French Fried Potatoes.
Well, there's nothing we can do to stop it. Unfortunately, they've already signed the contract. Those are the stipulations of the match.
Oh!
Oh, God, Juicebox bleeding juice.
Landslide splash right on his face. His trucker hat cut his forehead.
I don't know what he keeps in that brim there, but, geez, now Zio might have been busted open as well. You going for a cover? No, Clown breaks it up.
Doesn't even get a 1.
Not even a 1. Look at him just staring at Clown now.
Yu is so saddened that he didn't get a single count on that. He's just paralyzed watching the Clown balling all over Playboy Prometheus.
Wow, Clown really feeling himself there. But nope, picked his spot. Ooh.
McGillicudder, and now a boot to the back. Wait, Yu's headed to the top rope? Oh, Lord.
What's he about to do? He's so tired.
Well, the Clown has wisely exited the ring. Yu is not near any single competitor at all. He elbowed the ring.
Playboy, that was the slowest crawl away from a move I've ever seen. But then another McGillicudder there on Playboy. Somehow Yu's the only one standing.
If Yu moves any slower, this match is going to start over again. We're going to go back in time.
Every time Yu wrestles, it feels like we're back at Old Slam Sign.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hold on. Now, he was looking to lock in Titan's Vengeance, but Juicebox just claps his ear there.
Yep, Playboy and Juicebox, they want to see their names on marquees. Whoa, Zio disoriented from the blood loss. I hope his mom's going to be able to patch him up backstage.
Oh, Christie was a huge hit with the fans, and certainly lecturing AC Volts to a great degree. And now, Bonsai drop there in Juicebox.
Whoa, and down goes Willard!
Oh my God. Down goes Willard, take a drink. And Poison Rana on Playboy there.
I have never seen 3 men weaponize themselves that quickly against Willard.
Willard he might be knocked out, folks. Who knows how long before he gets up.
My goodness. Now Zio, boot to the back of the Clown. Willard, he might get up before Playboy. Playboy is looking very sluggish ahead of his match this weekend.
Again, I mean, the logic behind taking a match 2 nights. It's only in 2 days that Love is a Battlefield's happening, but I guess you got to warm up somehow. Oh wait, look at it, Mandible Claw on Zio.
But he pulls his fingers up.
Whoa.
He wants. Oh, go ahead, Buckley.
Juicebox tried to steal a pin there.
Certainly did. Nope. Pile driver, a la DHC and the big ticket. Whoa. And now the Clown looking to bring Zio back in as Yu picks the scraps. Oh
God, planting on top of Playboy there. I think this is a there's no count out in a 5-man match, but I do believe you need to get that pinfall or submission in the ring for it to count.
Certainly do. And the Clown was trying to grab the leather glasses from Yu. My God, what would he look like under there?
Granted, these are our 2 masked competitors. Who knows what the true identities of the Clown and Yu are?
I gotta think, double dropkick working with the champion. Oh my God.
Wow.
And elevates Juicebox onto you working together with the champion.
I mean, we're all confused about it, but you somehow does manage to inspire loyalty. Seeing now his All Access are his loyal minions. And
down goes Willard.
Again, another drink, folks.
That's a great way to ensure that no person's going to be victorious unless you want it to be yourself. Oh, twist of fate on Playboys to take out Willard.
Absolutely, and every time Willard gets hit, I take a sip of Woo Pass. Make sure to check out QWmerch.com, folks, for your own crate of Woo Pass for only 14 shekels.
A limited edition Lightbringer flavor is now in store. Oh!
Zonton Bomb on you.
Out rolls Juicebox in honor of both Crusher Cavaclaw and TV&D.
But Yu's in the middle. Zio's going for a cover, but Clown's got the mandible claw. No, breaks it up.
I don't think we've had any close calls here. That's the danger of having a 5-way matchup, especially for something as prestigious as New Jersey chocolates. Every man wants them.
Absolutely. Every man wants them, and every woman wants them as well, as we're going to see later tonight. But now Clown rolling out. It really is in a lot of... Wow! Jumping dropkick there. It really is a test of endurance here. If you can just be that last person standing and get a pinfall, that's what you got to do.
Playboy now, he has you. He wants you to see what's coming. Brings him down to the mat. Oh, pulls him in. Looks like he could be looking for a Playboy bomb.
Looks like he's about to jump all the way from the top of Olympus down to Hades.
1, 2. Oh my goodness! Running sledge right between the eyes. Juicebox not messing around.
That's one way to break up a count. Just directly assault the ref. And now hitting the high C on Zio.
Zio eliminated effectively from this equation, at least for now. The Clown, the Agent of Chaos, looks to take down Playboy. 1916.
Oh, man. Hitting his own time traveling move, but he's back up. Willard.
1, 2, 3. Is that it? Yeah, the Clown's the winner.
The Clown has won those New Jersey chocolates. The man who was defending the governor's secret woodland compound, he's going to get paid in chocolates, folks. Congrats to the Clown.
Looks like Juicebox, he was looking to drop a competitor, break up that pinfall, and he just couldn't do it. The Clown, he is wealthy in sweets.
That he is, and again, leading into his match this Saturday, he's teaming up with Kung Fu Zombie, Kung Fu Bruno up against the French Fried Potatoes and Le Magnifique Nordique and Nathan Burke. Tag team steel cage match. We're gonna have to see how that shakes out, but either way, congrats to the Clown tonight.
Looking to whet his appetite with killer competition as he will renew hostilities with FFP, the French Fried Potatoes. But folks, don't go anywhere. If you love that matchup, you'll love Payne Austin versus Sister.
Sister, don't hurt him.
Mountaintop.
Hey! Welcome to Turn Talk with Turn Tahoe. I'm your host, Turn Tahoe. This is the show where we talk about wrestling. Joining me tonight, we have representing the generation, Wellington Arms.
Hello.
Talking to feller. And also representing the generation, we've got Diamond. This is going really great. Let's get right to the questions. After a night where current commissioner, the Juice Barks, and recently returned Lloyd Legacy Sharp defeated the two of you in professional wrestling matches, you seem to have disappeared. This left AC Volts to rehab her image, Boston's biggest bad boy to hop a fence, and the doctor to have something of a nervous breakdown. So, where were you guys?
Well, look, Tudrick, I don't think we owe really anyone an explanation. We're free people to come and go as we please. After being wronged as we were in the ring by the very people we supported in this league, we felt that it was time to step away, collect our thoughts, re-strategize, and come back with renewed vigor.
Now, when you talk about being wronged in the ring, is this just a euphemism for being beat in a wrestling match?
Listen here, shit. The generation are soldiers without borders,
and our purpose is defined by the era that we live in. But through machinations out of our control, clearly we had to retreat and renew our plan.
Right. Like sometimes you gotta like take a few minutes between trips to the buffet. You can't just go right back in. That would cause you a hell of a stomach ache. So you know what I'm talking about.
No.
Now, the both of you have gone to great pains recently to make the governor of New Jersey suffer for having the audacity to continue to run your wrestling company during the abrupt absence that you don't want to talk about. So my question is, what gives?
I'd like to take this moment to thank him for his stewardship of the league in our absence.
That's very sweet of you.
You're welcome. Now, through no fault of his own, we felt it necessary to reassert our dominance of the promotion. You can run down the list of all of the strong rulers who've come through and felt it necessary to delete opposition. It makes for a more stable reign.
Yeah, I find that what makes for a good stable reign is if you put a little dent in the tarp and you let it run off, and then you got more of a straight trickle, and you can fill that into a bucket, and then you got water whenever you want it. Is it that sort of a thing?
Yes, that's an effective strategy for when you have to set up camp in the field. Often you cannot drink the water from the ground, as it's already poisoned.
And you're sure you don't want to talk about where you have been?
Absolutely not, shit. It's not about changing the world. It's about doing your best to leave the world the way it is. The governor came in and wished to change everything about QAW, and so he had to be deposed.
Well, I suppose when somebody comes in and changes everything to New Jersey-centric machinations instead of your generation-centric machinations, it does take a little bit of adjustment. And now we're having to readjust to the old adjustments, but they're new adjustments because they're new things. For example, Wellington Arms is new arm. I'm assuming that the doctor put that on you, but it looks great.
I appreciate the compliment, Turdrick. However, this is not the doctor's handiwork.
Handiwork! Ah!
Enough!
Gentlemen, you each have a championship match at the upcoming QAW Love is a Battlefield program. Prior to your previously noted disappearance, which again, you do not wish to speak about for some reason, there were several groupings of QAW wrestlers who all wished to take down the generation due to a gross abuse of power. Do you think that the immediacy of your title shots will encourage more factions and sub-factions dedicated to your demise?
I can't think of when the entire QAW promotion was more alive and full of vigor. When it was the generation era.
Wellington Arms is the greatest men's champion that Quarantine Action Wrestling has ever had.
And will be the greatest men's champion once again.
Well, that's interesting because I believe it's Diamond who's getting the shot at the QAW Men's Championship. Why would you not send Wellington Arms after that one and send yourself after the Jingle Belt?
Wellington Arms is not a dog that I send after under my own orders. Wellington is my compatriot, a brother in arms. This is about Juicebox and what he has done.
Right, the Commissioner Juicebox. He's doing a great job, don't you agree?
The Commissioner? Shit.
If we're speaking of dogs, I think Juicebox fits the descriptor.
He does, and he'll be brought to heel under me. Pain gets the better of us all sometimes. But I've come back, and I intend to finish what the generation started.
So this pain that you're coming back from, is that what happened to, this is a delicate question, I'm sure, your eyeball that is currently not there?
We will not speak of that.
Oh, we're not going to speak of things. How different for this particular episode of Turd Talk. Yeah, I love awkward silences. I was just saying the other day how Road Rage...
We wish Road Rage all the best, don't we?
In his future endeavors, yes.
I look forward to future endeavoring Road Rage this Saturday.
Speaking of future endeavors, how are we going to coalesce the rest of the Generation Bank to this new version of the Generation, with AC Volts currently hanging out with the Commissioner Juice Marks and rehabbing her image, and the Doctor very upset about his mother?
Truly, what makes a generation strong is when all of us are strong on our own, so that when we come together, we will be unstoppable. Real heroes are never as polished as the legends make them out to be, turd. And if AC Volts wishes to find love, if it makes her happy, it makes me happy.
And if it makes you happy, it must make Wellington Arabs happy. I can see it. You guys ever consider getting Machen ring gear like the Punisher and Tommy Jr. Hayde when they weren't fighting with each other? I thought that was adorable.
The camo provided them with a tactical advantage. Granted, our arena and the ring is not red-gray camo at all, but still, in certain environments, I respect that choice of attire.
Were you perhaps during your absence in a place where red and gray camo would have protected you better, particularly in the one human arm and one eye regions of your body?
No more questions about where we were.
You got turd trying to journalism.
Your journalism is as effective for QAW as Juicebox is as a men's champion. We only allow you to have your goofy-ass show because you have a reputation that demands respect, shit.
Well, Road Rage, I've put you down once before. I look forward to doing it again and taking your novelty belt. And if I get to kick Santa Claus while I'm at it, well, that's just gravy, isn't it?
Wellington Arms wants to be the champion of Christmas and punt Santa Claus. How about you, Diamond?
Juicebox, in our struggle to survive the present, we push the future farther away. And oftentimes, it becomes harder to remember the past. I remember the past, Juicebox, and you will return it to me.
Does Juice Marks know where you've been?
No!
Oh, well, I suppose that's all the time we got. Thank you to Wellington Arms. Thank you to Diamond. We'll see you next week. Keep wrestling, everybody!
QAW, there is a new evil among us. With the arrival of the Chosen One, and Sister, and Dollface. Well, I, for one, have watched plenty of Netflix documentaries. The mountaintop, the face paint, the creepy stare. Wake up, people! This is a cult!
I love a good woman-led organization, don't get me wrong. But an organization designed to worship just one man? Ugh. And Zonathan? You know Zonathan owns multiple leather bracelets and doesn't think we need feminism anymore.
I mean, come on, as if the patriarchy weren't enough. So I guess I have to do something about this now. So, sister, I'm coming for you first. Don't think about it as a defeat. Think about it as a deprogramming. Real cult.
Sister, sister, where is my sister?
Greetings. I am the chosen one. And tonight, you will be introduced to my protege, Sister. You see, Sister was not always a bloodthirsty fighter. When I found her, she was calling from the bottom of a well like a mewling little kitten. And when I saved her from that well, she told me that her village had thrown her there because they said that she had evil powers they didn't understand. The crops wouldn't grow. The livestock all died whenever Sister was around. I said to her, that is a gift, and for that the Lord Zonathan will be very grateful. And tonight, Sister will show another gift, the gift of the pain she will bring to Bane Austin. Oh, my dear sister, I know you will bring glory to our house. You will bring great glory to Lord Zonathan, and one day, when you're bloodthirsty enough, after you've beaten everyone in QAW, I'll bring you back to your village, and you will make them pay.
The author of Pain herself, Payne Austin, looking to take on the devious, the seditious Sister.
This will be Sister's in-ring debut. We've seen Sister a number of times. One of the Chosen One's flock, accompanying both the Chosen One and Dollface into battle, but certainly has drawn the attention of Payne Austin, still looking to bring back honor and civility to the women's division and also bring down the patriarchy. But here she comes out now, fan favorite, Payne Austin.
Former QAW Women's Tag Team Champion, along with, well, who was her partner again, Buckley?
It was Sex Trap, the lovely, enigmatic Sex Trap. Unfortunately, to my great chagrin, they took that loss to AC Power and are no longer our women's tag champs. And I haven't heard from Sex Trap in a while. We sort of reached that level where it's like, hey, cool, we see each other in the hallway and it wasn't weird, but I still miss her. But either way, best of luck here to Payne Austin to see if she can take down the nefarious Sister.
A lot of boot-based offense from Payne Austin.
Oh. Not every time.
The Fireflies are out, folks. These folks, they are looking to ascend the summit to the top of the mountaintop. Here's the Chosen One and Sister.
Chosen One appearing on The Bachelorette the other week to provide spiritual guidance to all the contestants, and certainly just she's like she truly attracts people like a moth to the flame. Who knows, and really what her true intentions are, and she serves, as she calls him, Lord Zonathan.
Captivating, spellbinding. Did you know that she's best friends with AC Power?
Apparently.
Oof. As Thomas Edison wanted, just blowing out that filament bulb, and now Sister about to get in the ring.
And we heard the origin of Sister before. The Chosen One seems to have found her from a village in which none of their crops would grow, and the village actually threw out Sister because of that. And well, the Chosen One took her in and intends to bring Sister back to that village and make them pay. But for now, looks like Sister might have to prove herself up against, like you said, one half of the former women's tag team champions.
Payne Austin's going to need to be top of her game. She's going to need to put Monster Darcy out of her mind, who frankly might be dwarfed by Dollface.
Yeah, Dollface, we saw him take down Fear itself with relative ease on Old Slam Sign. Haven't seen him in the ring since, but God, what an impression that was. Who knows what Sister's capable of?
We're about to find out as here we go. Sister immediately, tries to catch Payne Austin off guard, who wisely boots out her leg.
And you did mention Monster Darcy there, Mike. As we saw last week, it seems that Queen Baby Powers is taking a bit of an attraction to Monster Darcy, even more so. I mean, who couldn't be attracted to that jawline? But seems that, well, the Queen might be in love.
Now Willard looking to tickle Sister, which I would not recommend at all.
Oh, she cycles out of there.
Spinning back kick with the heel of the boot there. Oops, slap is blocked by Sister. Let's see what she has in store for the author. Oh, monkey flip takeover.
Payne Austin, certainly a foremost striker in QAW, but still has not fought somebody like Sister yet, and might be trying. Oh, look at that tiger suplex there.
Tiger suplex is in vogue. Whoa! Basement dropkick. We saw Zio bust one out in the chocolate free-for-all. Now Payne Austin taking notes and whoa!
Ooh.
Super kick right to the face, right in the eye.
God, super kicks with those heels are just devastating. Payne Austin seems to be in firm control here, and she's feeling confident.
She's not intimidated at all by the otherworldly presence of the Chosen One and her flock. Whoa!
Ooh.
Flipping Enziguri. Oh my goodness! Turns her inside out with a face breaker. Payne Austin, she is well equipped for any challenge.
One hell of a move there from Payne Austin. Always impresses. Oh.
Whoa. Bit of a scurrying punch there. Brings down Payne Austin's sister. She's going to have to come at Payne Austin in ways she's never even thought of if she's going to be victorious over a former champion.
Absolutely. And if you ask me, Payne Austin, a future QAW women's champion for sure. Whoa, look at this barrage. A backhander Abby there and a knee to the face. Payne Austin's on fire.
He's putting on a clinic. Sister has no answer. Whoa, Chair's in the ring. It's Chair.
Did they throw Chair in there?
That's where he's been. He's been at the top of the mountain.
Willard praying to his god. It might be Zonathan.
My good, I mean, we make innuendos every so often about how Sex Trap gets around. Chair has been everywhere.
Chair lives under the ring in that literal Christian hell, but wait, no, Dollface distracting Payne. I think Payne was going to set up for the final page there, but now giving him a talking to.
Dollface yelling scurrilous, rumorous things about Monster Darcy about how he doesn't iron his collar.
Scandalous indeed, and just Payne now just focusing her attention back on Sister, not getting distracted at all. Sister has not had a leg up here once.
Sends her flying back, and now a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out from Sister, and folks, we have another word from our sponsor. Do not go anywhere. The action rolls on. Payne Austin versus Sister.
Please.
Hi, I'm MLab, and when my cult leader was arrested, I danced outside of his jail every night. And you're watching 2MD Studios.
The action rolls on. Payne Austin and Sister still at each other. Now Payne Austin elevates up the twisted sibling.
Oh, looking to hit Sister. Hit her with the printing press. Is that going to be it?
Oh, the Chosen One on the mat now just yelling about Zonathan and mountains. Willard, he barely understands.
He barely understands, but he seems impressed. But Payne Austin, again, not deterred in the slightest. That signature backflip, and she's already just taking control over Sister.
Now a flurry of offense, ending with a spinning neckbreaker, plants Sister.
God, that sequence, again, those are just heels to the gut, every single one of those kicks.
Now shoulder throw takeover from Sister. She hasn't been able to really get any... Oh! Momentum going as she plants Payne Austin, much like those crops that wouldn't grow.
That might have been a game changer there. Payne Austin was just planted right on the skull there. That's enough to throw anybody for a loop.
Point of the forehead ricocheting off that mat, which is not as hard as the edge of the ring, which of course we know is diamond encrusted, the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely. Sister having to go outside to get to compose herself, perhaps getting some words from the Chosen One. But
missed stomp there by Sister as Payne Austin looking to regain purchase on the bottom rope, and whoa! Rising knee strike right to the mush.
Whoa! What?
Whoa!
What was that?
Spooky Nookie teleporting.
Sister having been granted some kind of otherworldly abilities from the Chosen One there. And God, that was all she needed. Now she's in control.
Shoots the half. Is this enough to keep down Payne Austin? 1, 2, no! Well, Payne Austin finally taken off her game. Sister seems to have gotten into her head.
Seems that way, but also just constant interference there from both the Chosen One and Dollface. Payne Austin, she's effectively fighting a 3-on-1 match here.
I mean, if they were to rematch... Whoa!
Wow!
Send Sister flying. I wonder if Monster Darcy would be well suited to accompany her, but Payne Austin's doing it all herself.
Who knows? And you're getting a shot of our crowd there, folks. If you like solid colored shirts, make sure to check out QAWmerch.com. We have shirts in orange, blue. Missed elbow drop there. And also jackets. Black jackets with green stripe on shoulders. Check it out.
Limited edition purple polos. Show your support. QAWmerch.com.
Do you like a single color? You'll love QAW merch. Oh, wait. Wow.
Cartwheel, bit of the Kinshasa. And now, whoa. Dollface again yelling those terrible rumors about Monster Darcy about how he wasn't born into his wealth, he married into it.
Scandalous stuff indeed. It's like Bridgerton without the sex. But Sister, that's all she needed was to take off, just to fake that. No, hold on. Payne looking to hit. Oh, God.
Looks like a bit of a detonation kick to the side of the head of Sister and follows it up with another basement dropkick. Sister's getting bounced around.
Jeez, every time Payne Austin busts out something new there. And now bringing up Sister to her feet, maybe looking to put the final note here, but no, Sister breaks out.
Oh! The story of Sister is not over yet. She refuses to be closed out. No, just disrespectfully kicking metaphorical sand all over the face of Payne Austin.
Oh, God. Well, Payne Austin is one who can appreciate metaphors, but I don't think she appreciated that at all.
That hurt like hell. That's a simile. Cover! 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Looking to put the pontification.
Oh my God! Super kick into a Florida Keys.
1, 2. Wow! And Chosen One almost grabbed Willard there, but Sister able to kick out on her own.
Yeah, I think Chosen One tried to grab Willard, but he's too sweaty. Wasn't able to pull him out there. And much like how I feel like I'm sitting in Turge's chair from last week. This chair's covered in sweat.
Certainly is. We didn't have to power wash the studio, so I'm grateful for that. Oh!
That's good. Oh!
Another punishing combination of strikes, and now Payne Austin's had enough of the Chosen One.
God, again, Payne Austin keeps losing focus, but Sister taking advantage here.
Spins her around with a Hurricane Rana. Dollface aggressively licking the pole.
What is Dollface doing? Sister now going back out there, jaw-jacking at the crowd.
Just eulogizing Payne Austin, but you gotta pin her to the mat. It's not over yet.
Jesus. For an in-ring debut here, Sister has been impressive. Granted, she's had the forces of the Chosen One, Dollface, to help her, but now Payne, was going for a printing press, but Sister flipped out.
Sister seems to be learning after each hit she takes, more deadly after she takes tons of punishment. Now trapping Payne Austin. Oh! Inverted full Nelson slam. I'm amazed that the glasses of Payne Austin didn't shatter on that one.
Oh, those glasses are staying on there, much like Payne Austin's trying to stay on the train to victory, reversing a knee to the face, and now beckoning up Sister to her feet again. She keeps trying to put a pin in this.
She's going to need a hell of a burst of offense to end this one for good.
Yeah, printing press.
Is this enough?
But no, again, Willard, come on, man.
He has got to get the Chosen One and Dollface out of here. We're never going to see an end to this match.
Payne Austin how could she possibly win? But Willard seems to just be falling further and further under the Chosen One's spell here. Just this ability she has.
Now Sister just bashing in the forehead of Payne Austin, who's in La La Land here. Oh
gosh.
Now measuring Payne Austin, who's put up a hell of a fight, but this might be it. Boot to the midsection. Oh, Sister Breaker!
Oh no! Come on, Payne!
Knee to the temple. 1, 2, 3, and Sister brings home a victory to Mama.
Oh, winning her in-ring debut, much unfortunately to the loss of Payne Austin. I don't know what this means for Payne going forward, but either way, we've seen it, folks. The Chosen One, they're headed to the mountaintop, and her flock seems to be nigh unbeatable.
As you said, Buckley, the Chosen One and her flock, they have not lost a single matchup individually here in QAW. They are a force to be reckoned with.
Seems that way, but either way, folks, coming up right after this, the QAW roster, it's a well that grows ever deeper as we are about to witness the debut of the American luchador, Steel Eagle.
He is going to take flight. He is going to bring America to new soaring heights. And folks, keep tuning in every Thursday, 8 o'clock, 2MB Studios, twitch.tv/. Every week we are here live for your enjoyment.
Yep, don't go anywhere, folks. Steel Eagle coming up at you right now.
America!
Yeah!
Something's burning. I need my reading glasses. It's from the King of Soul.
Nice!
Apparently he wants to dance. One more time. He wants to do it for love. He wants to do it on the battlefield. There happens to be a pay-per-view this weekend called Love is a Battlefield. Perfect. Stand next to your fire.
Pee-pee baby.
The fireman's coming.
It's pee-pee baby! Ha! Alright, come on. It's showtime. Put up or shut up.
Yeah! Cause I'm the fireman, fire for fireman. I got that fire, I'm smoldering. Luchador, come and try me. You can fuck me up and I'ma put you out. You can fuck me up and I'ma put you out.
Do it.
El Mejor ain't fucking with me, man. He bland, weak ass. The ladies look, they all pass. That trash, don't even wanna get the physics. I'm past that. Your mask is ugly, yo. Looks like a dead rat. After this match, I'ma take that. Bound to be real bloody since your face be going splat. Trophy of combat. Didn't ask for this, but sure to finish that. After I'm done, the doctor will clear the room stat. Jealous from head to toe, even your butt crack. But it seems to stem from within, where all your guilt's at. I'll put the smack down. This job's mine, brat. It's about to get lit. This heat's be HVAC. Because I possess the flame, the best dancer in the game. My life and legacy, you're fucking with, are you insane? Egotistic at times, cause I'm well beyond good. But now my flame's focused, and you will be my wood. I'm the fireman, fire for fireman. I got that fire, I'm smoldering. Luchador, come and try me. You can fuck me up and I'ma put you out. You can fuck me up and I'ma put you out. Fresh on the circuit, but no one's junior. Calling me dick, measure yards, not with rulers. All applaud for the fallen god. Legendary already in a hot bod. Fighting over me cause I'm that cool. Compared to you, I'm a crown jewel. Bathed in the fire as a boy, you can't handle it, fool. Like education child, I'ma take you to school. Used to these main events lights, but still got a short fuse. I do booze, puff and handling the flames so long this is a snooze. Mejor luchadors, fake news. The greatest wrestler in disguise, don't need many clues. I'll be home in time for Ambrosia stew. This'll be so easy, baby. Bet the house on PC, baby. Stealing your pride like you're Jafar and I'm a boo. Ouch! You bout to melt. You done burned yourself, bitch.
People of QAW, the quarantine action wrestling has become a farce. Look at yourselves. Evil reigns supreme. Sister cheats and you all cheer. We have a uterus run rampant and Baby Powers. Baby Powers, who has taken the good name of wrestling and inserted into it
unnecessary drama and romantic intention are tearing apart my household. Baby Powers, you are standing in the way of my journey towards equality. Baby, where are you? Baby, come out here. I know you're there.
Hello? I was wondering if I could have Monster Darcy now. Can I have him, please?
What?
Can I just please have him? Everybody in this wing knows that I should have him. Look, he doesn't belong to you. He belongs to the Wrestling League, and more importantly, me now.
I never. Look here, Baby Powers. You say you're a queen. Well, a real queen considers her people and not just herself. Darcy is a necessary part of me taking down the patriarchy. You can't have him.
Okay, but what if I'm in love with him? I've had a very hard life. We're both mutants, we're both pretty weird. I just think that it would be good for everybody.
You're in love with Monster Darcy? You're in love with Monster Darcy? I don't think so. Listen, he cannot come with you. He has a job here.
Oh, well, okay, well, I wrote him a poem. Roses are red, Darcy is green. Don't you want to come hug this queen? Hey, what do you think, Monster Darcy? Come out here. Hello? Hey, oh.
That is literary garbage. I hate to say it, but that is literary garbage. Listen, you can't take Monster away from me. Just because. You can't. You absolutely can't. Well, it's...
Give me one good reason why not. Are you in love with Monster Darcy?
No, duel me for him.
What?
That's right, I said it. You can duel me for him. If I win, Monster Darcy stays and continues to fight the patriarchy with me. And
wow. I think that I'm ready to fight for him. I've never felt this strongly about anything before, ever.
Well, you're a baby. That's bound to happen. Oh,
I have the full agency of a woman.
Yes, well, full agency of everyone, equality, and you can't take Darcy. I'll see you in the ring.
I think you're just jealous.
We'll see who's jealous on Valentine's Day.
Okay, well, I'm ready to give you a royal smackdown, okay? Because my love is stronger than even 100 babies. And with my love and the strength of 100 babies, I mean, watch out, lady.
100 babies it's still not, they're still helpless.
I know.
Welcome back to The Bachelorette. I am Sips Harrison, back here with AC Volts, who has just gone on a date with Deton. What a thing we saw. What a thing to witness. AC Volts, how are you feeling after that experience?
Oh, God, Sips, like a huge weight has been lifted off of my chest. You know what I mean?
Happy to hear it.
It just feels so good to be honest with him, and to have him still want to be in this competition, it means a lot.
Do you feel like you were honest even though that you are squirrels?
I'm not squirrels, Sips.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, all right, cool. Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, next on a date, we've got Zip Zimmer. He did not win the election to become the governor of New Jersey. Will he win the love, the heart, the affection, and the partnership of AC Volts? Let's see.
Now it's time for my fantasy suite time with Zip Zimmer, and I am so excited. I mean, not least of all because he's an actual adult man. I mean, the bar is low.
I'm really excited for Fantasy Suites tonight. It's down to the final two, and this is an opportunity for us to get to know each other on a super intimate level. Anything can happen in the Fantasy Suites, and I guarantee that AC and I are going to get to know each other on a whole new level. Yeah, finally. The Fantasy Suites.
Yeah, in here we can really get to know each other.
We can do anything we want.
And, do you know what you want? What's, your fantasy?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I have a lot of fantasies I want to share with you.
Me too. I am so glad we can be so open about this. I think it's really gonna bring us closer.
And no judgment, right?
This is a judgment-free zone. I mean, I used to fuck chairs, so. As long as it's not pee stuff.
What?
Never mind. So, do you want to go first? Tell me your
fantasy. Hell yeah. Fantasy Suites, here we go. So, you know how I always wanted to be a politician?
Ooh, okay. Some role playing. I'm your constituents. You better make the people that voted for you happy.
Exactly. But it's also in the middle of the gold rush.
What?
Yeah, I'm the mayor of a small western town, but I'm also the sheriff because it was part of my campaign promise to bring a sheriff in town because crime has been on the rise ever since Bobby Sharktooth and his gang of disgruntled hoodlums showed up, causing a ruckus along the surrounding farmhouses.
Bobby Sharktooth.
And his boys, the Chompers.
Bobby Sharktooth and the Chompers.
Right, exactly. And I am acting sheriff because after I was elected, I realized that there truly weren't enough funds to be able to have a sheriff, so I dusted off my old six-shooter and I got to work.
Okay. The sexy western sheriff. I can get into that.
And mayor. I'm also the mayor.
Right, okay, all right. Well, then who am I in this scenario? Ooh, maybe I work at the brothel, or ooh, maybe I run the brothel. And I don't usually keep company with the men who come into my bar, but I couldn't possibly trust the happiness of our town's most important mayor/sheriff to anyone but myself. So I go behind the bar and I get my best aged brandy, and then I go up to my room and I put on.
You are going to be Luis Hastings. Here, take this. Luis runs the Pan Store.
The Pan Store?
Yeah, the store where people panning for gold go to buy their pans. You're a very successful businesswoman, especially for this time.
Okay, and I'm single and I'm looking for a little bit of...
You never sleep with any of the men in town. The rumor is you're a lesbian.
What?
People call you handsome. They say, that's a handsome woman right there.
Handsome? They call me handsome?
You aren't a lesbian, though. You only don't sleep around because your first husband, Hank, was shot right in front of you, and the memory haunts you every time you close your eyes.
Oh, okay. Was he killed by shark tooth?
What? No, of course not. Just a drunk transient passing through town 20 years ago, which makes it even sadder.
My husband was killed 20 years ago, and I haven't been with anyone since.
Right. So you ask my advice on the shop sometimes, because in addition to being the sheriff and the mayor, I'm naturally gifted with retail store ingenuity.
How old am I?
I don't know, 60s maybe? Make it your own.
60s?
Make it your own.
In a sexy way? Like an old widow who wants to climb all over your...
Okay, here we go.
What? I've roleplayed before. I'm happy to do it. It was a little different than what I was used to, but I think I still really got into it, you know?
Wow, I'm having so much fun right now. Howdy, Luis. Mighty nice pens you have here today.
Why, thank you, Mayor Sheriff. It's all thanks to you and your advice on how I could organize all my different pans.
Oh, no. Luis wouldn't take her shirt off. That would get her stoned to death in these parts. Take that, shark tooth! Get out of town and never come back!
Oh, you saved the day again. How could I ever possibly repay you?
A well-ordered town with a thriving economy is all the thanks I need. And maybe you could point me in the direction of the brothel?
And over here are our metal pans.
Nice. Well placed. And over here?
Oh, over here? That's our tin pans.
Okay, I see. Makes sense.
And over here are some candles. In my free time, I make candles. It's just a hobby I picked up since Hank died.
It takes a tough, resourceful woman to survive in this town.
Oh, I'm very resourceful. You should see what I can do with some rope and some oil.
Make candles?
Mm-hmm. That's right, I make candles.
When the arthritis isn't acting up, of course.
Of course. I think there's one thing I can say for sure. I have definitely gotten to know Zip better during our time in the fantasy suite.
I had an awesome time in the fantasy suites. Bachelorette's coming to a close and AC's gonna have to make her choice between me and Deton, and I'm hoping that... Sorry. Hello? Yeah.
Fantasy suites. Fantasy. What is fantasy? Imagination, especially when extravagant or without restraint. What will we choose? What will we look for? What will our heart desire? What will we end up with the end of our journeys? Will AC Volts end up with Zip Zimmer? Will he say yes to her hand going down the journey of love in the future? Or will Deton make a choice to come back? Love is a battlefield. February 13th, Saturday. Come back to see, is love conquered or is love a casualty? Zip zip.
Steel Eagle has left the nest. QAW, you better get ready.
He's back! He lives in trash! It's Sean Carter.
Well, we drag him out of his trash pile every time somebody is here to debut. Wait, look at this! The Punisher and Tommy Jr. still going at it backstage.
It's been about a full hour of this. Those two Iron Men just keep bashing each other.
This is, they also have a match on Saturday. They're finally going to settle their beef in a Hell in a Cell match at Love is a Battlefield. This love triangle has turned into a love war. But here he is, Steel Eagle.
America, stand, be counted, be proud. Your real patriot is here.
Look at that, resplendent in those steel alloy wings, folks. The American luchador born in Sorrow, Maine, to a ma named Margaret and a pig named Kane. It's Steel Eagle.
His dad was a pig?
Apparently, that's what...
Awesome!
Yeah.
Did you know he could throw a pig when he was 3?
What he did? That's crazy.
That's what my globe is telling me.
Well, we'll see if freedom rings here tonight for Steel Eagle.
My goodness. He is compact, he is short, but he is mighty, and he is fighting for the dreams of America. It's Steel Eagle. And here we go. Will he be able to withstand the challenge of Sean Carter?
Will he be able to? I wonder. Oh! Jumping DDT there.
Tornado DDT, the American luchador, goes to work on the gatekeeper of the QAW men's division.
You gotta love those boots there.
Oh, certainly do. Kip up after an impressive back suplex. Could Steel Eagle, he be closing in on the kill already?
Oh, look at this. He's chanting USA! USA, looking to hit Flight of the Conquest!
Flight of the Conquest, manifest destiny! 1, 2, 3. America, be proud! Steel Eagle is your winner!
Welcome to the roster, Steel Eagle. What a hell of a debut there, taking down Sean Carter with ease, even by Sean Carter standards. But get on that chat there. Welcome Steel Eagle to QAW, and folks, he might have a bright future ahead of him here.
Flew through the air like a musket ball. What a revolutionary victory.
Well, congrats Steel Eagle, but coming up next, the tag team titles are on the line on Saturday. The Gentlemen of Fear are defending against All Access, and the SATs, we're about to see Eddie take on Brian, take on Gentleman Doug.
Oh, thank God, that means Loaf's not wrestling.
Don't worry, no Loaf yet.
Ugh.
Fuck.
Wellington Arms. Agree to disagree. That's quite a phrase you used. And no, my friend, I'm not letting it stop there. Yes, we did fight. Yes, you walked away with the QAW championship. I walked away licking my wounds, but I also walked away knowing that you didn't do it on your own. You had the generation not only in your corner, you had them literally at ringside. And they had to get involved, didn't they? They had to help you win. They had to help you take away the QAW championship from me. So I guess my question to you, Wellington Arms, is do you think you can handle it on your own? Can you deal with road rage without the generation behind you? You want the jingle belt? You want Santa Claus? You come and take him, but you come by yourself. And you come ready for a fight. See who the best man really is. You may have killed what's unkillable, but you ain't run down the road and beat the rage.
So it's not exactly fair getting jumped when you're heading to the ring. So All Access, Gentlemen of Fear, SATs is not done with you yet. So Brian Rock, Moonves, Gentleman Doug, we're fighting this week. It's going to be good prep for me for this weekend when Loaf and I win Love is a Battlefield and finally take home a belt of our own. Now, before we fight though, Loaf had a very important message for me to read to all of you. It was very specific that I should read it aloud. Oh! It's a card. Dear Eddie. Oh. Dear Eddie, I believe in you. I'm sorry I can't be at ringside, but just know I'm at the side of the ring in your heart. I believe in you and you can do it. Love, Loaf. P.S. Loaf loves everyone, but especially you. That's very sweet. Doesn't have a lot to do with wrestling, but is very, very sweet.
There are many things that I could talk about, like the tag team title match I'm gonna be fighting in on Saturday against the gentlemen in SATs. Or I could talk about how the Shadow Commission is hot on my tail. Or I could talk about how this safe house that I'm hunkered down in kinda looks like a place that I would do the silhouette challenge. But I'm not gonna talk about any of those things. I need to talk about Gentleman Doug. This is a shoot, brother. Gentleman Doug, it is time to put some respect on you's name. It is time to stop disrespecting you. Without you, Gentleman Doug, you would simply be Gentleman Dog. Think about it. I am you, you and I. Together we are we. Woof, woof, Gentleman Dog.
Brian Rock Movers in education. This Thursday, it seems we have a dalliance, a dance. But it's good, I don't mind limbering up before the main event. Thank you very much for getting me out there, getting me a little exercise, a little razzmatazz to get me geared up for defending my title at Love is a Battlefield. Thank you for being the bumps in the road. See you Thursday.
Men's triple threat action. One representative from each faction of the tag team triple threat this weekend. Brian Rock Moonves of All Access, Eddie Cation of the SATs, and Gentleman Doug of the Gentlemen of Fear.
Well, momentum is a prized commodity here in professional wrestling, and certainly picking up a win here might be a little bit of a forecast for how that match is going to go on Saturday, folks. But we saw it earlier with 5 men. We're down to a triple threat here. The first competitor to score a pinfall or submission victory picks up the win and gets that positive energy heading into Love is a Battlefield.
Well, a man who's full of positive energy. Just look at those knees, his education.
Look at him shake those knees. That's what they teach you in school, apparently. And also a little bit of a musical aficionado there with his signature green trumpet. Welcome to the Starch and Teaching Squad, Eddie Cation.
He's going to be in tag team action this weekend, and I mean, for my money, he's the uncrowned #1 contender to Juicebox's title. He does not lose.
He really doesn't. Eddie Cation been on a bit of a hot streak lately, especially after teaming back up with Loaf, but certainly hoping to turn that momentum back into championship gold, as Eddie has yet to win a belt here in QAW.
And of course, if you like that kind of alchemy, head over to QAWmerch.com/The Philosopher's Stone. We've packed the souls of all of our attendance members of the audience into a magical stone.
Yep, it only costs $16,000.
That's a bargain.
Sure is.
That's $1 per soul. Look at all those husks.
And here comes more than a shell of a man. It's Brian Rock Moonbase, an instrument of Yu's will, and a man who made the Punisher thought that he took cocaine.
That's a hell of a compliment. He's more than a husk.
He certainly is. I know a lot of husks, and Brian Rock Moonbase is more charming than all of them.
Can't argue with that. He's also the purveyor of Lloyd's Legacy Sharp bobbleheads. He sells them out of the back of his apartment.
He does. The back of his apartment. You can't go into his apartment. You have to go back into it.
That's right. Just take 3 lefts at the set of lights and go up the fire escape.
But certainly one half of All Access. He's a former men's tag team champion, maybe looking to become the first ever 2-time tag team champions this Saturday. Actually, no. Wasn't Jungle Magic a 2-time champion too?
Not yet.
You know what? Our men's tag team titles like to play hot potato. It's sort of hard to tell who's had it and who hasn't.
They certainly do, and I shudder to think what Loaf would do with it if it were to win.
Well, everyone loves Loaf, right?
No!
They just want to hug you and they just want to love you.
Here's a man. Go ahead.
What happened to current men's tag team champions? The mastermind, the nefarious one from his mom's basement. It's Gentleman Doug.
Don't sleep on Gentleman Doug, even though he's a basement dweller. He is taking full advantage of his flush trust fund from his mom, and he took that ticket all the way to Titletown, re-summoning Fear itself, reforming the Nightmare Gentleman.
Absolutely. I mean, Gentleman Doug has been an uncrowned champion in QAW for a while. He was a contender for the Intergalactic title against Le Magnifique Nordique, where he unfortunately came up short, but the winner of the first ever QAW Elimination Chamber match. Gentleman Doug, he has a lot of accomplishments here, and it wasn't until he became a tag team champion that he had something physical to show for it, so he certainly is not willing to let go of those titles anytime soon.
Takes a lot of ability to win those matchups. Takes a lot of skill to keep your monocle in your eye with no chain.
There's no chain there. It's all sheer willpower. You know how much he has to flex those eye muscles?
I wonder if it's going to get loosened from all the oil from Brian Rock.
That might be part of their strategy. If you knock out the monocle... Oh, God!
Well, the toughest guy in the yard, you gotta punch him in the mouth if you want to establish dominance, and Gentleman Doug is dominant.
You know that from your time in prison, right, Mike?
Yep. I broke, I entered, I paid my time. And now a back heel kick to the breadbasket of Brian Rock, and now Eddie takes over. Yes! Buries the point of the elbow right in the top of the head of Gentleman Doug there. And folks, if you want to wet your whistle like Buckley, head over to QAWmerch.com/Orange Julius Nuts. We've integrated grape nuts and Orange Julius. It's gross!
We heard what you were saying, folks. We heard the cries. Everybody wants Dippin' Dots back, but we can't do it. So we combined grape nuts with Orange Julius. Orange nuts.
Put them in your freezer. Confuse your kids.
If you have kids, make sure to make them cover. No. But if you have kids, make sure to make them Twitch accounts and then subscribe to 2MB Studios, folks. We have shows here 7 nights a week, and it's all great content. And we really do hope that you're having a great, as good as you can, good couple of weeks here. Make sure, again, to come back on Saturday at 8 p.m. for our Valentine's Day weekend pay-per-view show. That's free. Love is a Battlefield.
Don't be a husk. Show up this Saturday.
Absolutely.
And now Brian Rock, who is certainly not a husk, going to work on the arms of Gentleman Doug.
Ooh.
Oh! Gut-wrench suplex right in front of Eddie Cation, who grabs Brian Rock, gets a hold of the slippery one, goes to work on that shoulder.
I mean, wasn't it the Scarecrow who needed a heart? Perhaps everybody here can avoid being a husk by joining us on Love is a Battlefield.
Folks, you're going to come back every Thursday at 8. You might see the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz debut next week.
You very well might. We certainly have an issue with Deton there, but no, Eddie missing that diving DDT and Gentleman Doug hitting them both with that knee.
And now we have not really seen near falls. These men are keeping the action fast and furious. Whoa!
Okay, a little bit. Both men getting some air there, but not hitting their target. But triple threats in some way are almost a little more difficult than a 5-man match. You really have to pick your spot here, because if you look away for 1 second, somebody might be getting a pinfall.
Whoa! Wow. Zigzag connecting on Gentleman Doug, who stands at 4'9", but he's got an 8-inch vertical.
He certainly does. It's really impressive. A whole 8-inch vertical. Wow.
He really gets those legs up.
That's just amazing.
I mean, we're about to see it in action. Brian Rock doesn't know what's coming for him. Yep.
Oh, he gets it.
He got some of it. That is 8 inches of fury. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1.
You know, he only has an 8-inch vertical, but he's got a 12-foot horizontal. It's crazy.
Those are some sexy dimensions, I gotta tell you.
Oh, but he gets closed into the binder there from Eddie.
Whoa, Eddie runs full force into Brian.
Maybe trying to do like a running headbutt there or something, but instead just runs into those massive pecs of Brian Rock Moonbase.
Looking to get the ceiling lights to glisten off of his chest and blind Eddie, but Eddie's got glasses. That's not gonna work.
Also now, what is he doing? Just staring into the eyes of Eddie, perhaps remembering some instructions from you. Is he trying to...
Gentleman Doug calmly walking over to take advantage.
Okay, Gentleman Doug, he's such a genius. He knows how to pick his spots.
He walked between 2 men and got punched in the head.
Cover.
1. Kick out at 1. Gentleman Doug really picked a spot there.
He really did. What a genius.
And now, whoa, sliding around and Brian Rock captures him. Eddie breaks it up. We have not got a count of 1 yet.
Goes for a pinfall directly in front of Eddie. Both these men are a little desperate. Oh, wait, hold on. Eddie now finally hitting at Gentleman Doug with detention. Is that going to be it?
1, 2, no! At the last second, Brian Rock breaks it up.
He's close one there. Now the oil spill on Eddie. Now Brian going for a cover.
1, 2, oh!
Jeez.
Excellent ring awareness. Gentleman Doug was down was the best opportunity for Brian to close in on a win, but Eddie not to be kept down so easy.
Yeah, same there with got both of these men here, but looks like folks, we have again, we're gonna have to cut to another cover here.
1. Kick out at 1.
But yeah, we're gonna have to cut to another commercial break, folks. We're selling out. Don't go anywhere. A word from our sponsors.
Keep within 8 inches.
Hi, I'm Britt, and I was exchanged for a dowry of a goat in this vase, and you're watching 2MB Studios.
Happy Valentine's Day, Diamond. No jokes, no songs, no bravado. This is what I've been waiting for since I came over here. And this is what you've been waiting for since I've been a giant pain in your ass since the second I came around. I'll see you Saturday, babe. Sip, sip.
Hard-hitting action continues. This men's triple threat. The first man to get a pinfall or submission will be the victor. No countouts, thank God.
And a reminder, folks, this Saturday, the 13th at 8 p.m. is Love is a Battlefield. All 3 of these... Oh, Brian going for cover.
1, 2... No, kick out at 2.
But the men's tag team titles are on the line. And whoa! Springboard, or like rebound enziguri there from Eddie, but the men's tag team titles are on the line on Saturday. The Gentlemen of Fear defending against the Starch and Teaching Squad, the SATs, and All Access.
You don't want to miss it. It's live. It's free this Saturday, the 13th, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Catch the toast.
Tell your friends, invite a friend, invite a date, perhaps. And nothing sexier than pro wrestling, if you ask me.
Or Playboy Prometheus. He's been getting laid plenty thanks to the wrestling.
Apparently, and who knows really what goes on between closed doors between him and the Siren, or if they're even still talking. But either way, now Gentleman Doug back up on the ropes there, looking to take a page out of the Reverend's book and hit Eddie with Divine Intervention.
The Reverend, who we understand is proselytizing backstage, and no one is listening.
Nobody's listened to the Reverend in months. He's like me at the end of youth group. When I used to go to youth group, I don't go still.
Well, thank goodness. I had questions. Now Brian Rock plasters Eddie Cation across the face. He could be thinking superflex to the outside.
Is he trying to is he gonna on the ice cream sandwich? He might be trying to take out Eddie before Saturday.
Looking to gain an edge any way he can. The Shadow Commission be damned.
You and I, WW, you and we, and I. That's what they say.
Get that hashtag going.
Hashtag in the chat. Hashtag UUWNIAA7X5.
Speaking of UUs, head over to QAWmerch.com/UU Hakusho. Do you want to catch up on a childhood favorite? Head over to QAWmerch.com to subscribe to our video on demand streaming service. Spirit Gun!
Video on demand is technically merchandise. You can't wear it, but you can watch it.
We have so much wearable media, you wouldn't believe it. And now Eddie shoots Brian Rock into the corner. Oh. But Brian captures him and now wailing on him like Yusuke would wail on Kuwabara.
Oh, hold on. Eddie. Whoa. Eddie misses.
He calls himself the king of the ropes, but I'm not sure that anybody voted for him.
Whoa, but there he flips out. Eddie, he really lands on his feet when he wants to. He's like a cat half the time.
Yeah, he's like a cat on NyQuil.
He is. Oh.
Slaps him in the chest.
Slap on that oily chest.
Whoa. Two boots right to the chest.
Borrowing a page out of the Sirens book there. Brian rolling to the outside. This is Gentleman Doug's and Eddie's chance.
Eddie there, boot to the midsection of Gentleman Doug, takes him down, grabs him by the scruff of the collar, sends him flying over the top.
I don't know about that move, Eddie, but no, again, Eddie loves going for this. Is he gonna hit it?
He's got him lined up. Oh!
And he misses.
Certainly did.
Oh, he didn't hurt himself. We're still remembering that time Baby Powers got stuck in the barricade, and it's a wonder that she's still alive, but now Eddie crab handing.
Baby Powers, who's gone on to become the queen of babies, sent Sydney Bean Salad to permanent timeout and now is crushing on Monster Darcy.
Seems that way, and as we just saw earlier, they exchanged words in the ring. Payne Austin and Queen Baby Powers, they will be fighting on Saturday at Love is a Battlefield for the heart of Monster Darcy. It's come to this.
Does a construct like Monster Darcy have a heart still, where he was reanimated and all?
I believe he does. It seems that he has full autonomy. He's just supported Payne Austin and her quest to take down the patriarchy as a man as dignified as Monster Darcy should. But it seems that these ladies are going to settle it on Saturday.
Now that's what you call a legendary ally. He's such a feminist that he won the galactic title to kill the patriarchy throughout the galaxy.
Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't want to be held in those arms at night?
Wow, Buckley. All right. And now Eddie sends Gentleman Doug back in the ring. Brian Rock's quick behind him.
Now they're setting their eyes on each other. Brian Rock throwing Eddie into the corner.
Just two men setting eyes on each other. Oh, haluva kick.
Eddie throwing for a loop. Is that it?
1, 2, no!
Ooh.
The heart of Eddie Cation beats strong. He is a hard man to keep down.
Like you said it, Mike, perhaps a future men's championship contender.
1, 2, no! Gentleman Doug crawling over to break it up, but just not fast enough.
Eddie, he's almost got Claire Bear tendencies, notoriously difficult to pin, but now taking his eyes, setting him on a Gentleman Doug. Bulldog! Doug's been busted open.
Cover! 1, 2, no! Despite being busted open, Gentleman Doug is a real diehard, the John McClane of QAW.
Absolutely, but he is wearing shoes.
No one can take that from him.
You certainly can't.
And now Eddie wants him to see what's coming next. Shoots. Went for a single leg. Gentleman Doug reverses.
I think Doug went to the floor there to try and counteract that move somehow. And snap German. 1, 2, 3. The cunning Gentleman Doug is victorious. Wow, that was a great move on Doug's part. That flash spin over into a German suplex with the bridge. Brian Rock had no time to react. I don't think Eddie even knew what was happening.
Oh my goodness. Keeps Eddie down with the Trust Me Fund. He struck suddenly and struck true. If he does that this weekend, him and Fear itself will continue to be the QAW Men's Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely, and yeah, the belts are on the line, as are most of our other belts here on Saturday, folks. If you've not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios, please do so. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. And if you haven't renewed this month, make sure you do. Check out Prime Gaming in order to do so, and Join us back here on Saturday, but coming up after this, which one of these women will go home with New Jersey chocolates?
Chocolates!
Kudos to you, Rich Dembowski, the future. You clearly cracked the code of my performance-enhancing drug plan. But you don't got what I got. I feel like it's time to end this once and for all. So at this week's pay-per-view, Love is a Battlefield, I'm going to end you. That's right. Extreme Rules match, title on the line, everything you want and more. Be prepared, because the doctor's seeing patients in the ring.
And now, a free-for-all for the least divisive chocolates in New Jersey as Deadlift makes her stunning entrance.
Yep, you can see Brittle's uterus and the siren on the outside. These chocolates are legendary. We're hurt. We got reports that the clown is enjoying them backstage, and now these women want a chance to get some of that candy for themselves. And just another reminder, folks, Saturday at 8 p.m., Love is a Battlefield. Our next big pay-per-view, our season finale. Make sure to come on back to 2MB Studios Saturday at 8 p.m. to see all the action go down.
If you don't watch it, we might get canceled. No!
We just might, and certainly Deadlift is here to cancel her opponent's chances at victory. She's got to be an early favor for this one.
Has to be. If she can do so many squats, those chocolate won't leave an ounce of body fat on her.
Absolutely not.
Well, we've heard that familiar dang! It's the Slamazon. Let's see if she's in a little better shape than last week.
Yeah, ever since she used the monster belt, seems to have just it's taken a heavy toll on her. Nope, still looking a bit slight there, but yeah. Either way, you have to imagine her tag team partner Deadlift, the other half of the Valkyries, can't approve of the Slamazon's tactics lately. And now to Slamazon, she's defending her QAW Women's Championship on Saturday against Swole Brittles. Swole is coming for that title.
Certainly is. We heard last week Swole actually challenged her for a match on the 14th, which is really smart strategy. Wait for your opponent to not show up.
If they don't show up, I think that means you're the winner. That or she finds out the match is on the 13th, and then that adrenaline just kicks in.
Hopefully. We had Locke Lassie, our operations manager and courier of all messages, go to Swole Brittle's house, do a line of cocaine with uterus, and let her know what the date was.
Absolutely, and as we know from, make sure to check out our sitcom Mismatch with the unlikely flatmates, Delia Payne and Swole Brittles. But now kicking off this New Jersey free-for-all chocolates match, you can see, oh God!
It is pumping immediately. These 8 women want those chocolates.
God, they always get started with a bang, but you can see here, you see Breck Stream, the return of Big Mama Dons, you see Delia Payne, Madam Trenches, Brittle's Uterus, the Siren, and immediately the Valkyries. It looks like Deadlift's trying to teach Slamazon a lesson through pain.
I mean, tough love is still love. She's looking to show, the QAW Women's Champion, that she earned every right of being her partner. The Uterus goes to work on the Man-Eater, the Siren. Wow, Madam Trenches with a knee to Delia.
Reminder, folks, this is an 8-woman free-for-all. The first competitor to score a pinfall or a submission will win the match. So as much as you sort of get honed in and get tunnel vision on the person you're trading blows with, you got to keep an eye on everybody else in the ring. If they sneak a pin in, then that's a loss.
That's all she wrote. 7 women are going to have to be on guard for that one woman looking... Whoa! Wow! The women are just flying out of the ring. Big Mama Dons and the Uterus are airborne.
There are no countouts in an 8-person match, but also more Love is a Battlefield news as we just saw from that segment. It seems that Queen Baby Power, she's going to fight for the love of Monster Darcy and Payne Austin. Unclear why, but she seems to, well, perhaps some feelings she's not willing to admit, but she doesn't want Monster Darcy to end up with Queen Baby.
Reminds me of how Geek McGee kept KTV out of The Bachelorette.
Yes, certainly. A lot of unspoken love here in QAW. Oh, and Ensaguri just taking Delia off of the apron there.
Absolutely, and of course we encourage you to pull up your socks and do the Geek McGee Shuffle as these women battle for the tastiest chocolates on the Eastern Seaboard.
Absolutely. Do the hashtag Geek Shuffle on TikTok and Instagram. The craze that is sweeping the nation. Hashtag Geek McGee Shuffle.
It's neck and neck with the Busset Challenge, which we understand that most of our men's roster doesn't understand what that is.
Well, I drive to work, so I don't know what it is either.
Oh boy. Well, clear your browser history after, as Big Mama Don's goes to work on Brick Stream.
It's your weekly reminder, folks. Clear your browser history. Otherwise, our tech guy, what's his name? Brian is going to take a look at it, and it's all going to be weird.
Pro tip, don't shake hands with Brian.
Don't shake hands with Brian. And also, yeah, clearing the browser history, it really just frees up your mind. It's like when Piccolo sheds his weighted armor. It's just a lot of mental stress off of you from there.
Nothing makes your browser more powerful than taking off its weighted armor.
Absolutely. Wait, look at Breck Stream up in the corner here looking to... Oh, the syrup stomp on Slamazon.
Everyone's going after the wounded champion cover. One, Deadlift breaks it up. Oh, Mama Don's makes her pay.
Well, geez, I mean, getting a pinfall, even though Slamazon's fighting Swole Brittles on Saturday, getting a pinfall over to Slamazon here, that's a way to get your name on the map, or on your globe, Mike.
Absolutely. I have so many names on my globe, it's sometimes hard to tell, but I know the shapes of countries, don't you worry.
Absolutely. Italy's a boot, and France is a amorphous blob.
Hey, Buckley.
Yeah.
If there's a question mark on Canada, what would you say?
What? Oh, that moonsault attack off the turnbuckle there from the Siren.
Well, more on that later. The Siren following up on her impressive performance over AC Volts last week, going nearly 30 minutes with the former QAW Women's Champion. Nothing to impress again.
Unfortunately coming up short here, but is she about to take flight? No, Big Mama Don scurries out there. Siren had to abandon her plane ticket.
Certainly. Now, Breck Stream taking on both members of the Valkyrie, still salty over that loss in the elimination match they had at Slamsgiving.
Oh, wait, look, Tommy and the Punisher still going at it backstage. They've been fighting for over an hour at this point.
When will they stop, for the love of Ambrac?
Good God. Who?
Well, Slamazon thinking over her life choices on the outside.
Down goes Willard.
Willard is down! He is taking a beating tonight.
It really is. I think he was concussed 3 times in that men's battle royal early on. Oh, and a train of pain on Brittle's uterus.
Well, Mama Trenches would say, kiss my caboose as the uterus rolls to the outside and Delia lets out that banshee scream.
What were you saying there, Mike, about a country, a question mark?
Yeah, if there was a question mark on Canada, what would you ask?
What?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Italy, of course, shaped like a boot, and Payne Austin had pointed boots that she tried to use against Sister, unsuccessful earlier.
The Siren and Panama Sunrise on Big Mama Don's. They're the only 2 in the ring.
Flipping pile driver. 1, 2, now the matriarch of QAW kicks out.
Big Mama Don's, she's just been embroiled in this battle between, her daughter and her daughter's tag team partner and best friend, Delia Payne. Cold Hard Cash, and no end to headaches for Big Mama Don's. They're actually the ones who cost her potentially that QAW Women's Championship still being worn by the Slamazon. You have to imagine Big Mama Don's hasn't forgotten about that.
Certainly not. She's going to need to be on her guard. Cold Hard Cash made it clear with an emphatic victory over the Slamazon last week that she is back, edgier than ever, not to be trifled with.
Absolutely, and Bitches Brew, the original women's tag team champions, you got to imagine they've also been eyeing AC Power as of late and hoping to get those titles back that they feel is still rightfully theirs. They're in a lot of ways, they founded the women's tag team division.
Some say that they started the women's revolution here in QAW.
Who?
Now the Men's Warehouse representatives getting a closer look at a fighting uterus, Madam Trench's deadlift. They're getting an eyeful.
Yep, there's my buddy there, Chad Henley. Miss you, buddy. But now Delia Payne thrusts back into the ring. Up the uterus, her other flatmate, maybe looking to take advantage here.
Midway, of course, we see Karen on the outside, much in like her childhood, sitting behind a fence watching the other kids play.
Oh, but now uterus dumped outside. Madam Trench is here all on deadlift. Oh, look at this, going off here, looking to hit Deadlift with the crump hole.
Right in her face hole. Is this it? Madam Trench is gonna win? 1, 2, no!
Wow.
It's not to be crumped.
Deadlift kicked out there. Slamazon tried to break it up, but jumped way too early. Wait, now cover with Big Mama.
1, 2, 3, that's it! Big Mama Dons has pinned the champion!
Wow, I think they tried to break it up there, but Deadlift was in the way. I don't think she was even aware. Out of nowhere, much like that flash knockout kick, Big Mama Don slips in a victory. Congratulations to the Mama. She's won those New Jersey chocolates.
I wonder if she'll share them with her husband, or maybe she'll even try to, extend an olive branch, if you will, over to Cold Hard Cash and try to make good with some sugar.
I mean, it's Valentine's Day, really. It's a time to come together and a time to love. And yeah, speaking of, folks, again, thank you so much for joining us on Quarantine Action Wrestling every Thursday at 8 p.m. Thanks to 2MB Studios for having us. And really, we'll be on a slight hiatus after Valentine's Day weekend, but stay tuned to the Instagram. Check out all the content on 2MB, and our main event's coming up right after this.
The locker coffers don't refill themselves. We gotta get more oil.
Uh-oh.
Dorsal fin, it's all come down to this moment right here, you and me in the squared circle, my home. You and me are going to meet for the final time, and let me tell you something, I'm here to take it all. Now for those of you who don't know, a dorsal fin is an unpaired fin on the back of a fish or whale. And it's a noun. Well, let me tell you something about this noun. You're there to create stability, but really what you increase is drag on a fish. And let me tell you something, I am going to be dragging your ass all across that squared circle. Goddamn, you're gonna wish you were a big piece of tuna that somebody's gonna wrap up in some sticky rice and eat for dinner, because when I'm done with you, there is going to be nothing left. They're gonna be saying, dorsal what? Dorsal who? Dorsal nothing. Dorsal finished. Because X marks the spot, and that's what I'm coming for. You, dorsal fin. There's nobody left. Just you. And me. See you on the other side.
Jada Prophet is clearly an unfinished business.
Where's the beef?
Look at this hitting dorsal fin with the collapse.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
We've got beef.
And now our main event of the evening, Lin City of Sin's finest, Jay the Prophet takes on the denizen of the deep, Dorsal Fin.
These two first coming to blows in that Tommy Jr. Final Boss face-off back on New Year's Eve at Old Slam Sign. These two, they were the first two to enter that Elimination Chamber match, but Dorsal Fin came out on top, and then Jada Prophet picking up a victory over Dorsal Fin in a triple threat match the other week against the Doctor of Higher Consciousness. And certainly Jay's been living it up with all of the Doctor's, well, the former Dapper Headclapper's worldly possessions, but his goal remains the same. He's seen his future. He's prophesized that he will soon be the QAW Men's Champion, and it's looking like Dorsal Fin's in the way of that dream.
Don't be fooled by the cash that he's got. He's still Jay from Lynn.
You know, with that much money, you could probably buy the entire city of Lynn.
That's true. They have a breathtaking beach and some bars with excellent steak tips.
Absolutely.
Jay the Prophet. He's looking to sizzle and simmer like a steak and, of course, finish like a fine wine. Dorsal Finn undefeated here in QAW. Jay looking to blemish that record.
Well, yeah, Dorsal Finn, he certainly, he's never been pinned. Just an absolute nautical powerhouse in Dorsal Finn, and as we saw from his appearance on Turd Talk, sort of perhaps a little bit of an instigator as well. But either way, the crowd firmly behind both Jay and Dorsal here. Get it going in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? Hashtag Dorsal or hashtag Profit with an I?
Bet those channel points. You can cash them in for emojis.
You can cash them in for emojis or just save all your channel points and turn them in at the end of the show for No One Cares.
A big bucket of it. QAWmerch.com/No One Cares /LiveJournal.
Of course, our QAW No One Cares. There are little candy hearts that taste like chalk, but it says on the heart No One Cares. But I'll tell you who I care about: Dorsal Finn. He's one of my favorites here in the league, and I think he's a bit of an undiscovered gem. He's we've touted his progress and his prowess in the ring, and it seems that he could be a future champion if you ask me.
Undaunted, a sleeper powerhouse here in QAW, and again has yet to truly be challenged in one-on-one action, let alone the Elimination Chamber, where we outlasted Tommy Jr. But Tommy Jr., who we understand is still grappling with the Punisher backstage.
Yeah, that banging has not stopped. We've heard that groaning and grunting the entire show. They are banging the hell out of each other.
And of course, if you want to get naturally male enhanced, head over to QAWmerch.com/the future. Get your $26 fast break to glisten like Brian Rock.
Do you want to be covered in oil? Eat a fast break.
Who doesn't? It's like in Nickelodeon shows where they drop gack onto you. Oh, but Dorsal Finn, he's about to drop some knowledge, folks. Do not forget about sudden infant death syndrome. There it is!
Yep. That's definitely what that stands for.
Dorsal Finn raising awareness and hell in this matchup.
Well, Jay might wish that he died of SIDS in this match, but either way.
Can you imagine being in that much pain that you have to admit to your opponent, I wish I was a dead baby?
I mean, good God, the amount of power Dorsal, he puts people in the masthead there, it looks horrible, but Jay not daunted at all, not intimidated, just immediately a knee to the face there and smashing Dorsal's face against that turnbuckle pad.
Looking to turn his forehead into a real shipwreck. I wonder if his brains would spill out.
I don't know. Frankly, I'm always impressed with how Dorsal Finn manages to grow his beard out for the matches and then suck it back in for everything else. That requires a level of mental preparation and fortitude that I cannot imagine.
It's those Icelandic genes. They can all do that there.
Absolutely.
It's not racist because it's a compliment. Jay the Prophet continues to go to work on... Dorsal Finn, who's able to hit a counter right hand. And Jay the Prophet, eats a clothesline as well.
Speaking of not racist, our pay-per-view on Saturday, Love is a Battlefield, will be in Zurich, Switzerland, folks. It's going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. and on at, the equivalent in Zurich. So make sure to join us, and it's going to be one hell of a show.
Absolutely. I mean, the country with the most love per capita. I can't wait to be there.
Absolutely. They're not neutral so much as they just love everybody.
They're too busy fucking.
They're too busy fucking, right? Get it going in the chat there. Hashtag too busy fucking. That's what you'll be doing this Valentine's Day. Oh, God!
There is not a stronger aphrodisiac than QAW. Oh!
Absolutely. It's how I lost my virginity. But geez, Jay already there, just rubbing it in and getting a little too cocky here. You can't give Dorsal Finn a single free second.
Absolutely not. He will pull you in like a riptide and drown you in deep water.
Yeah, he will.
Ooh. Running single leg dropkick. Jay the Prophet undeterred though, looking to be the slashed swimmies in the pool equipment of Dorsal Finn's heart.
You know, and Jay still has it out for the Punisher. He's called out Kevin Paquette on numerous occasions, dumping Dorsal Finn to the outside. But, I mean, Jay, he still has plans here, and certainly is planning something.
He wants Dorsal to see this wave crash.
Oh, no.
No water in the pool. Gets sent back in, though. Dorsal wants to finish this in ring.
So maybe looking to capitalize. No, just stomping there, but Jay's still back up to his feet. Not yet.
Hard to tell the future when you can't stand on your feet. Oh!
Ugh.
Right hand cracks him in the jaw. Dorsal has been overwhelming in this matchup.
He really is.
Down goes Willard!
Willard taking down that tidal wave force, and that's actually what Dorsal's going for here. Tidal wave, no! Jay gets the knees up.
How strong is Dorsal, but how resourceful is Jay?
I mean, Jay, as far as in-ring IQ goes, you can't. Who can do better than a Prophet? Jay the Prophet, regular wrestling genius there.
Counter swing, neckbreaker, goes for a quick pin. 1. Kick out at 1, as is QAW tradition. And of course, we're making a new tradition this Valentine's Day, the 13th, 8 o'clock Eastern. Be there! Love is a battlefield.
It is. Oh, picture perfect moonsault there from Jay.
BMJ, best moonsault ever.
Oh, wait, there's still, jumping up the equipment box.
My goodness, the Punisher looking to continue to punish Tommy Jr. When will they stop?
I don't know, it's just, oh wait, hold on. Bringing up Tommy there. We're gonna hit him with the punishment suplex.
And Tommy's out!
Brett declares Kevin the winner. What does that mean? Again, they're going to be fighting in a Hell in a Cell match on Saturday at Love is a Battlefield. Finally, this war beef will come out to beef squash.
Absolutely, and of course, he is the elusive bipedal creature haunting North America is Beef Squatch.
Absolutely. Go to QAWmerch.com for your own Beef Squatch t-shirt, cowboy hat, and lasso. Plushie too.
Oh. Now Dorsal Finn with a leaping lariat. Jay the Prophet floored once again.
Oh, bringing up Jay there, looking to go out to sea to hoist the sails.
Immediate cover. 1, 2, no! Ooh. That's the first person who's ever kicked out of hoisting the sails.
Jay is freaking, he is resourceful as hell, and he's got that heart and he's got that drive.
Jay is not here to play games. We saw that when he dismantled Steve Delfino, made short work of D Falcon when the Falcon was possessed by D Money. There is no challenge that Jay the Prophet does not show up extra prepared for.
Yeah, we haven't seen the ghost of D Money for a bit, and inhabiting the body of Delia and forming Delia Money to unfortunately lose to Uterus the other week. But now look at this, catches him.
Decoy moonsault cover. 1, 2, no! These men have given each other their best shot, but neither one is giving an inch.
Again, that's just that prophecy coming into play there. He knew Dorsal was going to try and roll out, but now up to the top. Is he going to try and hit? Yes, the 450, but no, Dorsal gets the knees up.
Double knee to the chest and throat. Dorsal, is he going to hoist the sails again?
It looks like it.
He's got him up.
Hoisting the sails.
No! Down goes Jay. Is this enough? No, Dorsal wants to pour it on a little more.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, and that is it. Dorsal Finn continues his undefeated streak.
Dorsal Finn, he's won the rubber match. He's now up 2-1 over Jay the Prophet. Unfortunately, that prophecy is not coming to fruition tonight. Congratulations to Dorsal Finn winning in his main event debut.
Well said, and folks, if you liked every bit of action that you saw tonight, just wait until we have a little Valentine's Day flavor this Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern, 2MD Studios, twitch.tv/. See all the stars of QAW competing for gold, and do not be late.
Absolutely. We have a steel cage match, Hell in a Cell. We have the men's, women's, men's tag team titles, the Hydroponic Gardening Championship on the line, the Jingle Belt. Road Rage is defending the Jingle Belt against Wellington Arms. As we saw earlier tonight, Road Rage has confirmed it. Just an absolute action-filled night. Don't go anywhere. And also, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for being with us with QAW. We love you.
We love you like AC Volts likes underage boys and squirrels.
That's also, that's another thing. The Bachelorette finale. It all comes to a head on Saturday. Who will receive that final chair and who will go home with AC Volts? But either way.
This is Mike Man, joined as always with Buckley Swan 2, saying,
Love you.
Love is a battlefield!
Eu não sei, Beltina. I think Instagram is bad for my mental health. Bueno?
Seems like things are no bueno for you, Slamazon.
What? Who is this?
Someone with massive power who can help you achieve greatness again.
Deep, scratchy voice, big inflated ego. It can only be Diamond David Thomas.
Yes. Who else would be able to offer you a chance to change your fate? Now listen carefully, Slamazon, because I'm only gonna say this once. The generation...
What? I can't hear you.
I said the generation is interested in...
Sorry, Diamond David. I cannot hear you. You're breaking up. What did you say?
This cursed machine is giving me bad service. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Shut up, Crazy Jerry. I'm trying to get service. Hello? All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Whatever it is you have to say to me to me quickly. I do not like to waste my time on dirty cheaters such as yourself.
Dirty cheaters, huh? Whatever words you want to use for it, Slamazon, you've proven these past few weeks you are just like us. Ambitious, hungry, and ready to win at any cost. So I have an offer for you, Slamazon. Join us. Join the generation. And I will ensure that you keep your title belt this weekend at Love is a Battlefield.
What? Oh, I could never!
It would be such a shame to see you and Beltina separated because of pride.
Oh, it's true. I could lose Beltina in just a few short days.
So what do you say, Slamazon? Rise to the apex of greatness, or fade away like ashes in the wind. I'm waiting.
I